Welcome back to my channel, guys. Before I start working on the Nissan, please help me subscribe to the channel. Click that bell notification so every time I have new video, you guys will be updated. But I'm working on a 2020 Nissan Altima 2.5. Right now, the customer drove the car in and he was complaining about hearing brake noise. So when I got in the car, I barely moved it, hit the brakes, and I can hear metal to metal, like rubbing sound, like like grinding. So now I'm gonna show you guys the problem with the brake pads and rotor. So the first thing I check is the brake fluid reservoir. Just a quick check. When there's no brake pads, the fluid is on low, but this one, somebody keep on topping it off. When the fluid is low, that's mean your brakes are wearing out. You shouldn't top it off. When it's low, that's mean your brake pads are going low. You have to replace the brake pads and then top off the fluid. Don't top it off if you see it's low. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, but you have to check the brake pads first. Make sure if it's wear, then you replace it and then refill it. So I took out the wheel already. I took out the caliper already. Two 14mm bolt right here. So you're gonna take it out and then use a flathead to pry this part out. So you can take it out, a flathead or a pry tool clip, pry out the pad. Now you can see the brake pad is wear down to metal. You can see, that's what I mean, do not top off the brake fluid, because once the fluid is low, that's mean the brake pad is wearing out. So check the brake pad first before you refill it. If you keep refilling it, you do not know when the brake is going low, and you keep driving it, and then once you keep driving it, it's gonna eat into the rotor like this. Now let me show you from the inside. There you go. You can see the inside, it's all shiny. That part right there, it's all shiny, and the outside surface right here is smooth. The inside is shiny and rough. For the caliper bracket bolt, it's a 19mm. Put my gun in. It's kind of tight spot. You have to break this by hand. There you go. The top one came out. Now just hit the bottom. Now for the rotor, if yours gets stuck like really bad, spray a little bit of WD-40 around this spot right here. Use a hammer, tap it around this spot right here. Right, hit it, and or you can hit it from the back like this. Hit it like this, and then rotate the rotor, and then keep hitting it until it comes off. Now, there you go. You can see the rotor is really bad because it's been metal to metal, and this is what you're hearing. That's what you're hearing when you're braking. So I already bought the parts. I finished the left side already. So this is the brake pads for the Nissan. That's the part number, and then the rotor. That's the part number for the rotor. This is the new one. You can see, looks shiny and good. The new pads looks good too. You see how thick it is, and then you can see how thin this one is. Basically gone, nothing left. This one's a little bit left, but basically gone too. So just install it back. For the bracket, the pin and the boot, the old grease, I wipe it down, and then I put new grease in. That's the grease I use, and then you're gonna put a little bit of grease inside the boot right here. Smear it out like that, and then after you're done, you can install it in, and it'll slide in and out very smoothly. For this brake shoe right here, this is your e-brake, the one you pull your hand or your feet where you press down. This is the e-brake. This is brake shoe right here. This one's kind of low. You can see the metal right here and the little bit of pads right here. So this is about I would say 15% left, but the customer doesn't want to replace it, so I'm just gonna do the rotor and the brake pads. Now you can see both sides. This side's a little bit wear out, you can see, and this side's a little bit thicker, but the customer denied the service, so I'm not gonna worry about that part. For the caliper piston, you can use a big plier, grab it like that, and then press it. You can see the piston is going back in. There you go. Make sure it goes all the way back in. If you don't have the brake plier, you can use the brake tool spreader right here. Put it in the middle and then just rotate this, and then it'll press the piston back. And then just go ahead and install your brake caliper back. Put the 2-bolt back. Make sure you guys don't forget to swap over the black rubber cover right here from the other one to the new one. So I put the caliper back already. So let's say you can't press your piston back because the piston has been pushed out way too much and it pops out of place because the brake pads and the rotor have been touching each other and you've been driving it for too long and it damaged the caliper. You won't be able to push back the piston, or it'll leak fluid. Once it leak fluid or you can't push back, you have to replace the whole brake caliper. So that's it for this. Just tighten down the two 14mm, tighten down the wheel to 75 to 80 foot-pound. One last thing you need to do is to top off the brake fluid. If yours overflow, it's normal, just wipe it. It's a little bit messy because, you know, it's overfilled, and then once you push the piston back, it's gonna push back the old fluid back up, and then it'll overflow the reservoir. Just wipe it down, top it off if you need to. If it's low, just top it off. For this one, it says take .3 right there. You can see .3 for the brake fluid. Now this one is to the full mark. So one last thing I gotta do is go inside, press on the brake pedal 5-6 times, press it down fully, make sure it's heavy, it's firm before you drive, so that way it has pressure when you drive and it's ready to brake. But that is it for this video, guys. Just a brake service. You guys have any question down below. Ask me anything you want to ask me. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But I see y'all in the next video. Peace.